All right, what's up, guys? I'm Xavier,
I'm Alyssa.
and you're back on exactly.
Exactly.
Welcome back again.
Yes, we're back.
So we're coming back with season two.
Two, I think.
Yeah. Um, Starting off with last year,
Yeah.
so everything ended a little crazy.
Yeah, well, last year for Mavs fans, we were mourning.
Yes, and it didn't get any better towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
And if you didn't keep up, I mean, it was a lot of just injuries after injury, and it got to the point where it looked like they were tanking,
Yeah.
but apparently they weren't. So
Well, we got saved by a couple people.
yeah, yeah. So B Will came in. He
Yeah, he came in
kind of
clutch.
showed in his colors and inked in that contract
He deserved
at the
it.
right time.
He
Yeah,
deserved it.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened to the Mavericks last year, and then
Yeah, but that was a bad year. So
yeah.
let's talk this year.
Well, I mean, we still kind of have to let them know what happened with the remainder of the year, right? So if you didn't
Oh,
keep
okay.
up with the rest of the NBA itself, um, ended up being the Indiana Pacers
Yeah.
against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Big whoop. Long story short, injuries again just riddled the NBA. I mean, a lot of people got injured again this season with Tyrese Halliburton getting injured in the finals. So that kind of took the Pacers out of it. Ended up being a pretty boring series, if you
Well,
ask me.
OKC's been after it for a while now, so it's kind of like finally, you know.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. Shay, I don't really care anymore. He won MVP, of course he did.
Of course.
So that was kind of that. Injuries, like the major injuries happened were Tyrese, Jason Tatum, and who was
Was it Janice that got hurt?
no.
No.
It was dang it. Okay,
Some
on
other
top of my head, I
person.
can't remember. Um, but Damian Lillard.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, it's not that he's like not
No, you already said
irrelevant,
it.
but you said Giannis, so it was the same team, right? But that's kind of what happened.
Oh, no wonder I thought you.
But yeah, so it was a lot of injuries. Oklahoma win, big deal. Now moving forward,
Okay, now let's
where are
talk
we
good
at?
news. So we all know that we got lucky this year because
Okay,
we were very unlucky last year. So we got Cooper Flag this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
So
He's
that
out
was a
of
good
the
good
rookie,
catch.
rookie out of Duke. We won the lottery. So with a
Yeah.
0.1% chance, we won the lottery.
Now was Luca worth it?
That is TBH, right?
We'll see.
I mean, upcoming loading, however you want to kind of print it, it's now looking like a Cooper era.
Yeah.
Not just for the Mavs though, because Cooper gets a lot more media than what Luca was getting
Right
as a
away. I
Maverick.
agree. You think this is more of a NBA type thing? This is the new face.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. That's at least a theory, right?
We just have conspiracy theories. Go
So
on.
right, that's kind of what's being tossed around is that that's the new face of the NBA. Is now Coop. But we'll see. And when, like I said, when it comes to replacing him in, as a Maverick to Luca, we don't know what he's to bring with the
I
regular
agree.
season.
Like,
But
what
what
if
we
he's like
saw,
a total different vibe?
we saw in the summer, he did great.
Yeah,
I think. I
he
mean,
did. For who they say he did, I think he did well.
yeah, he mentioned he was like super exhausted. He's had the ball in his hand a lot.
Mm.
I think they kind of try to put him through the Luca grind. This is the
Mm.
amount of ball handling that Luca was doing. Can you take over? So not sure.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, I think it's interesting.
Sorry.
But we got more people.
Yeah, so we added D'Lo,
Hmm.
right? He came in from the Brooklyn Nets, so apparently we have a thing for bringing in point guards from the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, it worked out with the last one. So
Yeah, well, the most recent
fingers
one
crossed.
was Spencer, to be honest. So
Oh, not that one.
that's it's not bad.
But he wasn't technically. you
No,
know.
yeah. Well, anyway, he's yeah. We brought him in over from Brooklyn. He should be taking over the point guard position for us until Kyrie returns, which is already making a speedy recovery.
Yeah. Did we see him in preseason?
No,
In summer league? He didn't play in summer league. Who played
mm-mm.
in summer league?
He played in summer league. It's a lot of Cooper. It's a lot of Ryan Nembhard's little brother.
There you go. That's who I was thinking.
So yeah, I mean, it was just a bunch of rookies that were playing, of course, which he's a little bit more exciting, I think. Um, Nembhard looks like a pretty solid. He looked like a good 1-2 with Cooper in the
I
summer league.
agree. I think they bounced off. They looked like Luca and Kai.
Mm.
Just a younger version.
Yeah, almost. But that's he's not obviously going to be starting. They haven't really tossed his name around much yet. I say yet. Anything happens to
Should, in your opinion, should he start?
no. I mean, he's a rookie, of course, and needs to earn his route, right? If anything, of course, B Will has seniority over him, so I think he still has a big grind uphill battle. But with that being said, I think he would be a good third option, as
Okay.
in behind Kyrie, B Will, and Neymar. Yeah, I
Really?
think that'd be a pretty good solid point guard
I
squad.
like it. I agree. I like how he plays.
Yeah. So we also got Sharp back.
Mm-hmm.
What was his first name?
Dermone, Ugh, I'm trying. Dermone.
I can't say it
I
either. So
can't.
we'll just
I
call
will.
him Sharp.
I'll find it out.
Yeah. Sharp. We brought him back. He was with us not last year, but the year before. Big guy, 7'5". So we're bringing in more length, more height,
I
I
like
guess,
it.
in case the injury bug decides to revisit, which we hope it doesn't.
Hopefully.
So we can finally play some basketball this year.
Yes.
Because I felt like all last season, all we kept reporting was we're waiting and waiting and loading,
died
and
on the
waiting and loading.
inside. We're still dying.
Yeah. So
but it's
good
looking
news.
up. It's looking up.
Yeah, and we re-signed Kai, so he's sticking around.
Yeah.
Re-signed Gafford. We
I'm
re-signed
so glad. PJ.
PJ,
PJ
Mr.
got his
Standing on
contract
business.
too.
And yeah, so I think we have a pretty solid squad. We got a pretty deep squad.
I'm just glad that we still have like majority of the people we went to the finals with. We did lose a couple, but like at least the main people, like they've touched it with
Yeah.
us already. So
Yeah.
I think never know.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's up with the Mavs. Pretty exciting stuff. I think we're one of the deepest teams.
I agree.
So I'm looking forward to preseason, which is in a couple of weeks, October 2nd. So what? Now that we talk about the Mavs, I mean, who do you think we should have an eye out? I know it's very very early, but
I think it is a little too
what's top of your
early.
list?
But I will say since last year, Houston has been catching my eye.
Okay.
Now that they have KD, I think they made it pretty far last year for who they are, you know? So I think with KD, I think it'll be a good step up. I don't know. I don't think they're more than the Mavericks, but I think them and a Mavericks game would be a game to watch.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, they are definitely they did lose Jalen Green, if I'm not mistaken, and brought in over Kevin Durant. So that's one of the biggest things for them. Can KD carry the team?
I don't think he needs to carry the team. I think they just needed like the first step done. I don't think they need a carrier. They did it well. Like no one led them.
Yeah, they're a very young squad.
Yeah.
Very young squad. They were very promising, obviously. I think they got rid of Dylan Brooks though in Houston, if I'm not mistaken, which was one of their little pesty.
I I think they had a really good team.
Defenders. Yeah.
So
they're a good one.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Your turn.
So you went west, right?
Yes. Well, I have to because the East is broken. Yeah. I don't think there's anyone really healthy right now, thriving.
So I think the Bucks might be worth revisiting.
Oh, really? Why?
Damien's hurt, right? Like I mentioned.
Okay.
He's actually was waived. So he's actually now back in Portland, if I'm not mistaken. So how that worked was because of his contract, he was able to be waived. He's still getting paid.
Okay.
As if he's, playing. He's getting paid around 30, 40 or something like that. Okay. But he also has the eligibility of after a year or so re-signing with someone and being at a lesser contract while still making a hefty amount per year. But anyway, with that being said, he's out. They brought in Miles Turner.
And is he good?
And Miles Turner, first off, is a UT protege.
Oh, how dare I question if he's good? Of course he's good.
The last really good UT protege was.
We're not biased. It's just facts.
It was Kevin Durant. Okay, but yeah, so he was actually a staple in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Along with Halliburton, he was their center, and he's a very, he's just very versatile. He can shoot threes. Cool. He can obviously be a big body in the paint.
On the East,
I think the Bucks would be interesting with Giannis. It looks like he has a little fire in him ever since the ending of last year. He did. And then in the FIBA Eurobasket as well, recently I've seen he's a little fiery right now. So he looks like he still has that little competitive edge.
I mean, he never lost it. Just for some reason they couldn't come through.
No, I understand, but sometimes you get a little older and you don't come through. It's been a while since he's kind of touched the finals. You can kind of start losing that edge, but it doesn't look like he's lost his competitive edge. He looks like he's still ready to go.
Okay. So would you say the same thing with OKC? You think they're gonna go far this year?
No.
No. Okay.
Because we're back. I mean, look at the stats. Okay.
I mean, he said it's facts.
Look at the stats. If you like,
he didn't say.
Drop them in the chat later. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah. What else we got? We got, we said KD moved. Miles went to the Bucks. Marcus Smart. Yeah, Marcus Smart he's a pretty good defender. He was with Boston for a while, went to Memphis. Now he got called up by Luka himself.
Oh, interesting.
So Luka's recruiting, obviously in LA now, and he went to go meet up. So
I'm so proud of Luka.
I think for me that's a pretty big move. Keep an eye on that one, right? Marcus Smart. I like Marcus Smart. He's also a Dallas native, so he's another Texas guy. So he's a pesky defender. He's good. Hey, look, Luka picked him up for a reason. So yeah. So I think that's kind of what's going on. Still TBD.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna come back for basketball, but
it started, yeah.
But we've been watching a little football.
That's right.
Yeah. So let's jump into that.
Yeah. So this year we're gonna be doing some football as well. So we're doing some basketball, but to keep you guys a little bit more entertained, bring you a little more content, we're doing some football. Football was my first love before, so I used to watch a bunch of Football Obsessed. So now it looks like it's a little different, right? We have this little weird format now with the kickoffs going on.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. It gives me basketball feeling. Like it's a faster pace. Like get to the point. Are you gonna make a touchdown or not?
Yeah.
But I get it for true old heads. That's not how the game's played.
Back in my day, all the kickers had one bar on their face mask. Okay.
Exactly what I said.
So yeah, it is a bit strange. It started last year actually, so they're kind of doing this weird format now where they're lining up on the 40-yard line. Kind of minimizes really the field there.
Yeah.
Of contact, I guess, because everyone's soft. I mean, things are different, and so yeah, that's that's interesting to me what I saw this year. But the kickers themselves are the story, I think.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, back then it's like, who cares about the kickers? Of course, they're gonna make their kicks.
Like, of course.
But now it's like, oh man, their kicker's gonna lose the game for them.
Like, what's the deal with your kickers?
Yeah.
You have one job, bro.
Like,
bro.
Bruh.
Anyway, yeah, the kickers are tripping me out this year. Yeah. I know that it's kind of been like it's an incline decline type thing, right? Because I feel like now the field goals are getting further that you can kick.
Yeah, I agree. But there's less people.
55-yard field goals were like, oh my goodness, you know? And now 60-yarders are kind of a whatever thing. The Dallas Cowboys won. Well, should I say they tied it with a 60-yarder? Mm-hmm. It's just kind of a more common thing nowadays. The kicker for the Niners, couldn't make an extra point. You know, couldn't make those little chip shots, and it's what's his name, Moody. He got waived after that, so they're not tolerating that, guys. It's kind of like the only thing y'all do as an ex-football player as well.
I mean as like anything, that was like a safety, like expected position. Now it's like there's no good kickers out there.
Yeah, and that's because the Niners won that game against the Seahawks.
Yeah,
it's just he missed several easy kicks that the game was too close because of him.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, and well, speaking of Seahawks, you know, we're actually a bigger Seahawks fan base.
Yes, here. We are biased. I have origins in Seattle, so we are Seahawks fans.
Yeah, so you know, Seattle lost that first week. Yeah, they made a big bounce back. One of the home teams this on week 2, they made a big bounce back.
I agree. Although the first game, you can tell they were all nervous.
Yeah. What do you think now that they kind of went through Geno?
I don't want to be mean, but I think the quarterback was the issue. I mean, don't get me wrong, Geno took us pretty far, but I think it was a team effort at that point. Okay. You know, I don't think it was a Geno effort. I think if we had a fresh new Russ or, you know, maybe this old school QB to get us through that little more that the Seahawks need, I think they can make it far.
Now they have Sam Darnold.
Yes.
So he's not young, but he's not old. Not considered.
Exactly. Like, I'm not saying you gotta be young to make a turnaround. But
he's seasoned for sure.
Yeah, but I love his throwing. He's pretty. You can tell the way he throws it. He has a good arm.
He's experienced.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Experience is what the old people say.
He's got experience. But yeah, so Seahawks.
Yes.
I think they, like I said, week 2.
Yeah, it's too early, and they are still pretty young.
Their defense looked great.
I think it would be deja vu if they made it. You know, with a young team that's still kind of put together, it'll be deja vu. Yeah, but
it's a tough league, though.
It is because like what the Chiefs right now are 0-2,
right?
And it's Mahomes,
right.
Another Texas,
yeah,
another fact.
And like I said, they won game 2, and they didn't just win against anyone. They won against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
he's a pretty solid guy coming off a win week 1. Mm-hmm. So it's not like Aaron Rodgers in a slump coming out 0-2 as well.
Yeah,
or 0-1, should I say? Win 0-2. He was coming off a pretty strong week 1, so I think the Seahawks turned it on. They had a good defense. Sam Darnold also did. He was efficient.
He was.
You know, wasn't throwing bombs and wasn't scoring touchdowns left and right, but he did what he needed to do.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the Seahawks. What else we got?
Let's see the rankings right now. We have Eagles as number 1 ranking. They're 2-0, and I think they won last year, didn't they?
They're the Super Bowl champs,
right? So I think they're warmed up. You know, I think they're proving that they won. You know, so I think they're good.
I think they definitely do not have like that hangover.
Yeah,
they usually
exactly.
have what they call that championship hangover when you win the chip and then you come back and the next year just
Like,
kind of real
yeah,
sloppy.
okay. Yeah.
So they came out firing.
I agree, but I don't know if it's too early. Like maybe they're gonna get tired, but we'll see. Because everyone's playing either way.
Yeah.
So your tired is my tired.
Yeah.
But it is interesting. The last game they played against the Chiefs, they won 20-17. So it was a pretty close game.
Yeah, one of the mistakes on that one was Travis Kelce himself. Kind of just let that one slide right through his hands, and if he would have caught that one, it would have been something different.
Yeah.
Different love story.
Anyways, we have the Bills next. This is ranking number 2, and they butchered the Jets 30-10 last game. So we did see them. It's Thursday night.
Yep.
So
Bills
we did see them, and I agree. I think they're doing pretty good.
They look solid.
Yeah.
They I would say they didn't look like they were super explosive either against the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
The scoreboard didn't show that, but the demeanor was there very much like the Packers versus the Commanders.
Yeah, I agree. You can tell there was a different sort of class.
The Packers are
or
another
not class, but like.
Let's see, where are they ranked? Where are the Packers ranked?
Pockers is right after Bills.
There we go. So see, the Packers have that same demeanor of like, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
They're the polar opposite of, or I guess identical, but in polar opposite divisions. So you got AFC, you got NFC.
I get it. Well, after the Packers, it's the Rams. Their last game was with the Titans. They won 33-19. Now, does that say a lot about the Rams or the Titans? Like, are the Titans known to be good, or they're like an okay team?
I think the Titans are very young.
They're young. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're green.
You got Matthew Stafford in LA. Matthew Stafford is another seasoned, experienced quarterback. That came back from some turmoil himself, being injured, that tearing his shoulder apart, basically. So the guy, kudos to him for coming back strong, and he looked solid as well when we watched the highlights of the Chargers and the Titans.
Yeah.
Titans look young, confused still, but they may have time to gel. But I don't know, this may not be their year.
Oh, okay,
so they're
more in the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next one is the Chargers. What are your thoughts on them?
I haven't kept up too much with the Chargers.
No, they last played the Raiders 20-9. What about the Raiders? Or is that like surprising, or is that roughly how many points?
So,
are they one of those teams?
If I'm not mistaken, well, the Raiders have gone through a bunch of different coaches and quarterbacks.
So they're still transitioning.
They're still rebuilding, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So they're another team that there's been a lot of changes, not just because I haven't watched in a while.
Right,
but it's also I've still kept up, recently, not as consistently, but I know that recently that they had the QB coach. Damn, I can't remember his name on top of my head right now, but he was their head coach. And it was just a lot of ups and downs with Derek Carr as their QB. I don't think they found their footing yet. I think it's an organization thing, very much like the Cowboys. Not necessarily what names they bring in, is just kind of go there. Like the Browns as well. Just go there to kind of sink, and a lot of quicksand there.
Oh, okay.
My opinion.
Alrighty.
But okay. Well, let's see what they had those guys had some crazy endings, so they might come up. Tampa Bay and Houston. That I think Baker Mayfield's another one to look at.
Okay.
And so yeah, I mean, who do you think? I think that the Super Bowl might be the Packers versus the Bills. I think
that would be interesting.
Josh Allen should finally get one.
We'll see. Seems like he can't come through.
Yep.
But that would be a good, interesting game.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got. So just stay tuned. We'll keep you with some updates with Coons football, basketball, and just let us know in the comments what you are also wanting to hear more of. More of the NFC, more AFC. What teams do you guys think gonna break the mold?
Yeah.
All right. Next time, guys.
Bye.